took me a long time to actually address the fact that I had depression, that I had anxiety.
Christian makes people laugh for a living, and he thought fighting with his own mood was just part of the deal. After talking therapies hadn't worked, he began to take antidepressants, and they did.
I thought that it might sort of dull my senses in some way, or that because sort of my personality might change, and that would affect sort of the comedy that I'm doing, or the sort of I wouldn't come up with anything funny anymore, that sort of thing. That was my worry, and actually those were completely unfounded.
Now a report has found that the antidepressant pills do work, which millions are taking already. In 2006, 31 million prescriptions for antidepressants were handed out in England. A decade later, that number had more than doubled, with patients being prescribed the drugs 64.7 million times. And now these researchers say an extra 1 million people in the UK would benefit from treatments, including antidepressants. They say their analysis of more than 500 studies answers for good a question which has hung over this super successful family of drugs. Do they really work, or do people get better because they believe they work? But many questions haven't been answered, like why do some pills work for some people better than others?
Some antidepressants worked on certain people in terms of their responding to the medicine, and some antidepressants were able to be continued longer in patients. That shows us that people don't respond the same to the same antidepressant. So you as an individual and me, if we took the same antidepressant, you may get better and I don't. That's genetics.
Where pills are hard to beat is availability. They're produced by the billion. Other kinds of therapies for depression, like talking to someone, might come with an NHS waiting list of several months. Mental health experts want doctors to look at other solutions beyond prescriptions.
I think if someone is going to their doctor to talk about symptoms of depression, we'd want the doctor to look at them as a whole person and discuss a full range of treatment options that might be appropriate, rather than necessarily thinking about antidepressants as the first and only port of call.
Christian says he feels the drugs still have a stigma attached to them. The experts warn the pills aren't for everyone, but could be an option some haven't tried. Dominic Reynolds, 5 News.